Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today, I'm coming at you with voiceover. This is Rue speaking. We're going to be looking at a live lesson. This was a demo lesson for a job that I got, so we'll get into that in a little bit. So if you want to see what a lesson could look like with an adult, maybe you've never taught before and you're trying to get into it, you just stick around, or you just want some tips about teaching adults, just stick around and watch the video. So a while ago, last year, I got a message on italki. So this is a message for all the teachers: make sure your italki looks good, because it could be an opportunity and you never know. So this company, Alpha Academy, reached out to me and they were looking for teachers, and I was interested, and we got to this interview. So before the part that we will watch, I'd had the interview and I was just having a demo lesson. This demo lesson was actually a surprise. I didn't know I was supposed to have it, so I was also unprepared. But this is a lesson that I usually use for all my italki students that I have for 30 minutes, so for trial lessons. So if you're interested in seeing what lesson do I use to have retained quite a number of students on italki, uh, just keep watching. So usually the first thing I'll do is lesson planning. So this is when I work out what the goal or objective of the lesson is. So in the video I'm showing you one for kids. It's not the one that I used for this adult, but it's just to give you a general idea that I just write down the goals, what I want to do, and the time in which I'll do it. I can make a more detailed video. And then these are my slides that I made a long time ago. So I usually just use this. You can see I talk about names, we get to know each other. I usually use a get to know you game. I'll put a picture on the screen. And that usually takes about something like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. But also, this is a 30-minute lesson, but most students want to speak. So if the game is going really well and it's just flowing, just keep going with the student until you feel like, okay, maybe you need some 10 minutes or so just to look at their grammatical skills, which we'll get into now. So at this point where the video starts, we are doing, so when I plan my lesson, it's usually using the technique, the triple P, so presentation, practice, and production. That's usually the structure of all my lessons. So if you did it TEFL, you should be aware of what that is. If not, you guys let me know. I'll make a video just about lesson planning. So now this is the practice stage, and the student is putting the words in context.
Yeah. Okay, count. So, um, ah, do you have a sister? Yes, I have a half sister. Does it count?
All right, that's a perfect example. Exactly. All right. So yeah, we just want to again just point out that count has two meanings. So whether something is included in a group of things. So do sneakers count as shoes or something like that versus 1, 2, 3 counting, right? And then what about not at all?
And so we continued with that activity, and then we went in to fill in the gaps. This can also be considered as part of the practice stage of the lesson. It's just to really practice what you've presented, because we listened to an audio, as you'd have seen in the slideshow. We listened to an audio first. Now she's practicing the target language. And so the most important stage, and I think that what would be the longest stage, is production, which is where you simply speak to the student. And as lessons go on, this is where you'd use where you tell the student that they have to use some specific words that you taught them, or a specific grammar structure that you did. But here we were just speaking, it was just a casual conversation. So especially in trial lessons, you really want to show interest in the student.
You can try to use some of the vocabulary we just did, but we're going to talk about each other in our country. So, what's your favorite food from your country? So, oh wait, are you originally from Chile or did you?
I'm from France.
Ah, okay, so you're French. Oh,
Yeah,
that's in
I'm
the name
French.
of good food. All right, so what's
Yeah.
your, okay, we can start with what's your favorite French food and what's your favorite food from Chile? So favorite French
My favorite French food is raclette. That is
raclette.
made from cheese.
What's raclette? How do you write it so I can see what it looks like?
RACLE
L-E.
CLE
Pay attention to
Oh,
what they say.
okay, so it's cheese. What do they do to
Yeah.
the cheese? Is it
So
fried?
you have to melt the cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and you put the melted cheese on potatoes. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
the picture, the third one.
Yeah, just
Like,
And something else that I think a lot of English teachers tend to forget is that it's supposed to be a conversation, your English lessons. So, in as much as you're asking questions, the student also has to ask questions. So, it shouldn't be one sided.
if you have any questions about my country or me, you can ask me now. So do you have any questions? Are you curious about
so
anything?
you say you have been living in South Africa since you were 10 years old?
Yeah, so
Okay.
when did we?
So, yeah. And so, for this demo class, the feedback that I got was first, there was a part in the video where I didn't give a clear explanation about why there was a certain rule. So, why is it a few and not few?
With a few, or can you say how much money do you have left? A
Ah,
few dollars or
yeah,
few dollars?
a few because it's a phrase on it by itself, right?
Okay.
All right, perfect. And
So, I was trying to explain about indefinite articles, and I wasn't able to get that across. So I was just told that next time, if you know you're not being clear about your explanation, just say we'll look at it next time. So that's just a simple thing you can keep in mind. If you're ever faced with a question that you don't know, just say, oh, that's something we can do next time. All right. And the other feedback I got, so this happened. This happened quite a while ago, so I don't remember. But I got the job, so I didn't get like bad feedback. So that was mainly the thing that she pointed out that I could work on. I had notes somewhere of everything, but it's been about a year since I've been working with this company, and I'm really happy there. So I hope that this video gives you a really good idea of what it's like to work with an adult. Comment below what you guys want to see next. If you'd like to see a video teaching you how to make a lesson plan, comment that. Or if you have any other ideas, please go ahead and comment. Thank you guys so much. I see we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. Thank you. We will be more consistent and give you content. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, thank you.